Hello and welcome. Welcome to Sunshine Knowles Nails at Home. Today, we're going to be doing some Year of the Dragon nails. We're going to be doing some Year of the Dragon nails. This is the 4 that I did. So this would be your thumb, your pointer, your ring, and your pinky right there. And I'm happy with these. I'm unhappy with the snake that I had done. So let me show you. I'll explain. First time I did the snake. Oh Lord, what is that, right? Oh Lord. Second time I did the snake. Like the snake, hate the tail, hate the tail. So I'm going to be working on that right now, and I'm going to show you how I did these. I'm very excited about doing this video because I am coming up with my own designs as of late, and I swore off looking at other people's designs and like judging myself. So I'm here to show you what my thoughts on, you know, the Year of the Dragon nails are and what I feel that they should look like. And welcome to the crazy house. Obviously I'm going with a jade look. And I'll go over like the symbolism of the colors that I chose in that. Let's get started. We will be using some watercolors today. I'm going to use the gold, the orangey gold, and some of the bronzy green. You will need water and I think they call this a pointed brush. Sometimes they call it the flower brush. That's this is an old brush that I had. It's my go-to. It is my favorite. Look how old she is. Whoa, I've been using it forever. I have other ones, but this one's my fave. Clean that. Also, I'm going to be mixing paint to create the jade color that was on the nails you just saw. So that is important, because if you're just going to use emerald, like flat emerald, that's not good. You got to go with like, you know, like real jade, a little bit transparent with some opaque-ish parts in it. That's what I am going for. I'm just hydrating my brushes a little bit and cleaning them up with some alcohol. So that's that. I'm going to also be using some orange wood sticks, some non-wipe texture gel, and then I think I mixed some up already. See those two colors? I just used some orange and a little bit of my green and mixed it together. I'll probably have to make more. This is HEMA free, so that's good. And these right here, let's get started on that. So what I do is I take a little bit, this is a jelly green, by the way. It might look black. I don't know. Maybe when I put it, see. There we go. And then I take a little bit of this minty green by K-O-Y. And I put that into my palette, almost the same amount. And then, let's see, where are we? We mixy. All into the brush, I know. You'll see why in a little bit. So that's set. And then I'm using the Una Gela false nails. These are, I've been using them as of late. They are round shaped nails, because you can get, with a medium length, you can get a lot more, what do you call it? Design. You can get a lot more of a design in there. So this is, hold up. This is my what is this? This is, yeah, that's my pointer, and then that's my ring. Is that my ring? Pointer, middle finger, ring, and then this one is pinky. And what I did to fix myself so that I know what nails I'm going to use on myself is I just put a little doodad in there, and then that way I don't have to go and size myself up like a lunatic anymore. Some people put, like, they memorize their numbers and all like that. I don't know. Nobody got time for that, I guess. Making life easier. And now we're just, these also, I don't know if you could see it, but they got a line going down the center, so that you know where the middle is. Tell me how wonderful is that? That is freaking fantabulous. Fan-freaking-tastic. See, and then I can measure it up with the line going down the stand the holdy joint, and then just like that. See, perfect. I know I haven't been around for a while. I've actually been very, very sick for 3 entire weeks. And during that, I took like a few days off from work, right? And then I still wasn't feeling good, but I was like loading myself up with like cold medicine and that. And then, well, it was brutal. By the time I got home, I didn't want to do like anything. So today, right, well, yesterday I woke up and I looked at my bathroom and I was like, oh my God, holy crap. So I went and I got myself all new bathroom things, tore everything down, curtains, everything, and just redid my bathroom, because that's how, yeah, I'm like the OCD like that. So I'm going to use some of this Macart primer, and I am etching my first nail and my pinky, because that's what we're going to do first, because it's the easiest. It's the easiest one. I just go back and forth and make sure I hit all of the areas, and I make sure that there is a tug. That way I know that it is working. There. So there's those two. So I'm going to grab this one and put some base coat on. This is my GAOI base coat. I'm running out. I run out of base coat too often. Oh. Don't put too much or you will get a wrinkle, and you don't want that. Make sure you get your sides. I'm going to do the pinky too. And then I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. That's what GAOI, the curing time is on their base coat. It's just 30 seconds. You will need some matte top coat. A lot of my designs require matte top coat because I'm usually using watercolor foils, Avora chromes, and those types of things. You'll see me use that a lot. So let's get to that one's done. Let's do our thumb, and I've grabbed some of the green, and I am just loading it on. And then I'm going to scrape, see, like that. And I'm going to drag some of it down. I do not want this to be even. I don't want it to be perfect, because that's not how jade is. It's not perfect. I want it to be as realistic as possible. I like what's happening here. I'm going to see, and then move it around more towards the edges. And then that is going to get a 30-second cure. Hold on, maybe. A little bit in here, and here, and here, and here. Yeah. I like what's happening right here. Perfect. 30-second cure. Boom. And then let's take the pinky. Yeah, maybe I could just show you. And then I'm going to disperse it like that. I don't necessarily need them to be, you know, exactly the same like on the other nails. I'm calling it my left side, but so yeah, they don't have to be the same. Focus, focus, focus. I just want them to look as natural as possible. So yes, I'm going with a jade look, and then I'm also going to create a jade snake with red eyes, you know, because jade is for like good fortune. So they say when you wear your jade, right, and if it gets like darker, then you are going to have good luck. The more you wear it, the darker it should get. And I believe it's because jade will like absorb the oils in your skin. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the science behind it, but I do have a pair of like jade earrings, and they did get darker. And no, I'm not cruddy. Shush. Shut your face. This will get a 60-second cure with the matte on it. Now we got the pinky, and then boom. So yeah, I had one of the worst flus I've ever had my entire life, and I did test myself for COVID, and it turned out negative, and I was actually surprised. I was surprised that I was negative for COVID, which is, I was in shock. All right, so this is what it looks like matted up. I'm going to move this, and take this, and I'm going to take this. So if you haven't worked with watercolors before, I'm going to tell you now that it's a little bit frustrating if you don't know how to use them. Alcohol, I mean, some people use it. I find that alcohol does not work for me. Just regular old water does. So I'm just going to scoop some water and dab it in like so. Ain't nice and neat. Okay. And then I take an orange wood stick and I scrape it. If I bring you in closer, you might be able to see the particles move around. There we go. So watch. You gotta get those particles going. And you want some thick parts too. Like you want to be able to grab some thick parts for this set. So you need to dig. See the swirling around? That's what you want. You don't just take like your brush, you know, your art brush, and try to go in there, because that won't work. You need to be scraping. Scrape. Scrape the hell out of it. Or it won't work, and you'll be just left frustrated and thinking that you bought shitty product, and you know you didn't. You just, you know, uninformed. Let me bring you back out. There you go. So this is the fun part. I got my thumbnail and my tulip brush, and I'm just going to and then you could take some of the water that you have, and that disperses it even more. And of course you will need to let it dry. Like this. I like that a lot. Okay. Woo! She needs to sit. And then grab the pinky one. And I'm just gonna easy, right? Maybe go around in here a little bit. And you can really get obsessive and play around with it and all like that. I'm gonna, let me show you. I have a drop of water on the nail. Let me get you closer again. Drop of water on the nail, and then you can disperse it like more. Oh shoot, there, I want to disperse it more. See, I have water on the brush, you can see it. Okay, and then you just dispersing it. Now I like where I'm at with this, so I'm going to let that dry as well. Boom! I have a little bit of green, and I want to stick it in places. Yeah, stick it. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Just, I didn't like that. Take, oh well. See? Nice watercolor design. Very abstract. I dig it. So that needs to dry, and the waiting time, I would say just give it like 3 minutes. I'm going to prime the pointer. Like that. Feel the tug. There we go. And then also the middle. That way you're truly etching the nail. I feel like I'm truly etching the nail when I can feel the tug on the nail. All right. There we go. So I guess I would call this nail set a nuance nail art set, but you know, since I'm doing something so common right now with the You're the Snake, I don't know if I would be calling it nuanced or not. I don't know. So now I'm doing the base coat. I don't use a whole lot, obviously. Just making sure that I get all of the spots. Right here. Perfect. And then these will go in for 30 seconds. These have dried by now, and I'm going to top coat them. And now that they're dry, it won't smear anymore or anything like that. If you try doing it while it's wet, then you know you're gonna smear your design. So don't do that. We can't do that. That's a no-no. I like that one. She's really pretty. Now I'm back at mixing my paint up again. So some green, and I wish it would focus, but it won't. What a pain. Maybe do I have to come back? Or did you like it better like this? Meh. Don't know. Let me know if it worked out for you. And dab of this. Come back. Let me bring you back out. Man, that sucks. Sure. We are mixy. I'm loading up my brush too at the same time. And now, okay, let me see if I can bring you close. Now what I'm doing is I'm just putting the green where I want the green to be. Shoot, you can't see. See? Like that. Now, this one. That's good. Get out of my way. What, a little more. Like that. See how I can scrape it? And then I can direct it upwards a little bit. A little bit there. It's kind of like you're working with like the blooming gel stuff, but you're not. Okay, I like that one. And now I'm just gonna wipe the whole nail like this. This one is the ring finger. And then grab. Dot it around the parts that I want to be opaque. Okay, opaque. It's just grabbing it and putting it and scraping. At least this way, you know, you're not wasting either. I hate wasting paint. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, scrape. You can't do this to a human, be scraping on them in the whole bit, but when you are doing press-ons, have at it. Oh, I like that. Go up. All right, I like that. So they will get a 30-second cure. And these ones are done. Aren't they cool? I think they're pretty. They're so pretty. I'm gonna wear them. All of these need some matte top coat. So I'm gonna do that really quick and then throw them back in, and then I have more watercolor work to do. Right now these look like crap, but they won't look like crap when they are done. Excuse me, watch my hand, I'm sorry. All right, the idea is to get some of that watercolor to fit inside of the little crevices and it will fall in. So you kind of don't want to level out the nail. You kind of want it to have the lumps and bumps for right now. Yes, yes, please. Lumps and bumps. Thank you. So you see like how this is thick now? That's okay because you have your water if you want to thin it out. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's best to have it a little bit thick like this because I can make it move and then I can create an abstract effect, you know, with the water, and that just it happens naturally and it's less like a forced effect. I like the surprise of what I get from doing it this way. Oh, I'm just filling in where those clear areas that I made, right? That's pretty good. I'm leaving that. I don't want to mess around with that one. Let's see what happens when I add some water. That's just seeping in to the clear-ish areas. And then you can even, let me show you something. You can remove some of it. You can clean your brush and kind of get rid of some of the stuff that you don't like, or, you know, create more like a hole. That's not happening right now, but I need more water. See that, how I created that hole? And I'm moving it, and then I'm guiding that. I mean, it's not that deep. But once you start playing with this stuff, try not to get frustrated. I'm putting a lot of gold on this one because this is going to be my snake. Now I'm wiping my brush and I'm sucking some of it up. Let me show you close up what'll happen. So I have my nail and see that? You can move it. Yeah. Perfect. Now remember, these, you need to have them dry up. You know what I mean? So take the time to do that. Right now, I want to get in that hole right there. Now I want to take some water and I'm going to put a little drop so I can move some of this gold around that I feel. That's better. Check it out. And now I'm going to dry my brush. I dry my brush and then I can suck some of it up. See that? And now I just have to wait 3 minutes. You don't have to wait with me for 3 minutes. I don't want to torture you. I need to put some of this green in here because I said I would be using the green. Hold on, I'll show you. Where are? There we are. And son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm cussing. I can't help it. So, bronzy green. Maybe. Same with this one. And this one. Yeah. Perfect. I'm matting these just to protect the design that I have on them right now because I don't want to mess up and then have to do like this part all over again. That would really be irritating. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I just feel like it makes it safer for you to save your design, you know? So you can skip this step if you want to, if you're like confident. I'm always careful. It's just the way I am. You don't have to be. Okay, so that gets a 60-second cure. Oh, snap. Don't mess them up. Bro. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm going to put some of this red into the palette because I'm using it to create the lines. Now, red and white in the Japanese year of the snake, they use those colors to symbolize good fortune, wealth, happiness, all the fun things. So that's why I'm choosing a red and white to symbolize the year of the snake. And the gold foil or the gold watercolor that I'm using is and the design that I created is just from looking at, you know, wall hangings that you can find, you know, in Japanese art. You'll find it, like, say there's a painting of a geisha girl, right? And then in the background you see like the gold leaf, you know, and like the red and white texture within all of it. I wish I had like a reference picture, but I actually don't. It's just something's in my head. I'm not sure if it actually exists, but this is the texture gel. And you can mix other colors with this and do all of that. but it's just some sand. I believe there's sand in here. I'm just guessing, but honestly, I think that it's sand. It feels sandy and it looks sandy. It's sand. So I'm using a long liner brush, and she might be way too clean. And then I'm getting rid of the excess. And then I am just going to put the line here. And here. Bring you in closer. Not that you can see when it's closer. I suck at this sometimes. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna do everything pretty similar, but see how this is the middle finger and this is where the snake is gonna go. I want to come up around here. And then maybe down there. That's what I got. Let's do this one. So I think I like that. And then that has to cure, and I would say 60 seconds because the next thing we're going to do is a little nerve-wracking. So you want to absolutely cure that up. So when I am doing this, I am using this, a hard edge brush. I don't want to use a curved brush because that's not the effect that I want. And this stuff is really thick, so see that? So you want to get it maybe that much on there and work like a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna like that, and then see how I'm striking it? That one. And then we gotta do this one. Oof. I'm kind of striking it, and then going this way, opposite direction. Okay. Perfect. And then this one. I need more. I need more gunk. Give me the gunk. That funky stuff. Give me the gunk. That gunk, funky gunk. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Okay, I'm alright. I'll be alright. I'm cool. If you got the reference, you're my friend. And, There. And then these, I would absolutely do these for 60 seconds because you don't want to ruin like all the line work that you did, because that would really suck. I don't like the way this is. Hold up. That's better. It's faded out. And then, am I cool with that? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Going in, 60 seconds. Boom. Fire in the hole. Ooh. Jeez, ew. Okay, so see my ugly nail? I want to make these discs that you see, and I have one too, in the symbol of a dragon. These discs are actually called buckles. For what reason? I have no idea. So I'm redoing this and making it better just so I can redeem myself from yesterday. I already created, I already created some yesterday. And I only did that by putting a dab of orange into a little bit of the non-sticky hard gel, whatever the heck this stuff is. And I have to see how it's a little bit transparent, a little bit not. I like that. That's my shit right there. So I'm putting that here. These two are done now. And what I'm gonna do is top coat these and mess around and make a mess. That's what I'm gonna do. So you won't get the texture once you cover it up with some top coat. I mean, you might a little bit, but for the most part, it gets smoothed out. Know what I mean, jelly beans? It really does. I do kind of like it matte, but just for the sake of like always being safe, I want to top coat everything proper and just be shiny. Maybe it'll add more dimension too with it being shiny. Shiny. I like shiny stuff. Okay, so these will go in for 60 seconds and like essentially they're done. So we're going in, boom, fire in the hole. And then I have to work on this. Let me put the lid back on, and then I'm going to bring you out so you can see everything that I'm doing. So, all right, she's here. I'm here, and I am. Do you want to come? Yeah, hi. I'll do this. And like, I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to be too small. So, like, this is hard. See, and it's like you covered up all of that artwork. So I'm not liking this shit right here. And look, I got stuck. Ah. All right, I'll be back. I learned my lesson. I need to top coat that before I make the buckle part and get this out of this light. I'm cleaning the brush. I got super frustrated, but it's okay. It's okay because I can fix my mistakes. That's fine. But if I had a client, I would be embarrassed. So there's these. I can go here, and then I have to top coat this. Now I have to cover up this one part that looks a little bit orange, and that's where I'm going to land my buckle down. So that I don't stain it again. Yeah. There, that has to go in for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to try and do this on the table rather than on the nail this time. Okay, now this has to be friends. So even though like it's been a week, no, it hasn't been a week. It's been a few days since I've been sick. I'm still coughing at night. I swear to God, the coughing, it kept me up, bro, like constant. Like I was constant. That's a perfect little buckle there. Constantly awake. It drove me nuts. Every time I would fall asleep, I was like, I was, oh my God, it was so flippin' annoying. I couldn't stand myself. Okay, so I am doing this on the table, and hopefully I can rip it off and put it on the nail and then work it. Okay, yeah, I can. So I'm going to, yeah, they're not covered up a lot. And I'm just moving it around. And then, so I need like a smoothing tool. I'm going to use my orange wood stick, and I'm going to bring you in close again. And with a little alcohol, I'm just rubbing. See? And I do want it to look kind of like it has a ledge to it. Don't like this part, but I can probably cover that up with a snake piece, right? Try and, my mother-in-law, right before my husband and I got engaged, she took me to Macy's and got me one of these discs, yes, discs. And I love it. Maybe I should go in my other room and show it to you so you know what I'm talking about. And I've kept it ever since, and I've been married 22 years. Yeah, 22 years. And I love them to death. See, this does, I don't care what anyone says, this takes longer than what they were showing you on your little Instagrams and that. You know it's all sped up. So that good. I'm not covering up too much of the art. And I like this drawing here. I'm gonna a little bit of alcohol. Shit, sorry. I need like a dry book. Oh, let's just take this. This will suck it up. Yeah. And it did. It sucked it right up. I have a little bit of alcohol, and I am making sure everything is smooth. I was trying to make this look like, I don't know if it's real jade, but they call it jade, and it's like orange and not green, so that's what I was going for here. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with this and shove it in the fire. All right, so I got this green stuff. It looks like a boogie. Not really, but you know, it's what a kid would say. I want to make it thin. I don't want anything to be too much. And whatever I don't use, I'm going to use for his head. I don't want to F this up. Look at it. Okay. Let's see. What can I do? So that's where the head is going to be. So I am going to cut a piece off, like maybe that much. I don't know. Since his head is going to be there, put it there, bring it. Or should I? I'm still deciding what I should do. I'm still deciding. But I do like, I think this is where the tail is going to be. See if I can. No, sunshine. Have it go like this. Okay, now I'm gonna roll this in a ball. So a snake's head's kind of like a little bit heart-shaped, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna squishy, squishy, squishy. Oh Lord Jesus, get on my last nerve. Okay, now I need my tool. See, then that head is kind of right? At least now I can see like my buckle in there. And now we need an eyeball there. Because they're on the sides of the head. And then I'm going to take... I don't like the large divot that I have. I need something. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this into the nuker, and then we're gonna give it eyeballs and maybe a little bit more definition. And you know, I think I'm liking this. Look at, look at, look at, look at, look at. It needs eyeballs though, right? It needs eyeballs. So it is the little tiny details that mean so much. And you know, like I said, if they weren't there, those little details, you would notice. But if they are there, you're like, eh. So up here, I want a little bit darker. And then down there is lighter, you know what I mean? Like that. And then I want to take a little bit of that red. And I just want to, God, where the hell are the eyeballs? There. And there. Right? Yes, yes. Yes. And I hope you can see. Maybe I should change the lighting. Let's see. Nope. Nope. No? No. Ah, I'll have to do it on my phone probably. But I just want to make them a little bit bigger. Yeah, and then because I'll just clean out because it's his head, I kind of want to give it that bump. Yeah, like that. I dig it. I'm just going for it now. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid. I'm a little more confident. There. 60-second cure, and then I will show you the last step, and then we'll be done. And yeah, this is another product that I like. I use this for everything, and it's one of the last steps to this. It's rhinestone glue gel, and it comes, you know, in a tub like this, but you can do so much with it. And I call this like my icing gel, because I wish I had icing gel, but I don't. I really want it. Anyway, I use this almost in everything with what I do. So right now I am just giving this a nice jelly cover of it. See how it pops a little bit more. Right in there. There. Okay. And then I have to do the snake. Jeez. You should do this in like separate parts, because if not, your gel might like land onto each other and you won't get the lines that you need. All right, I need a little bit more. A little bit more for Mr. Snake. And it kind of, I love the way this stuff magnifies. Do you know what I mean? Like it magnifies your art because it reflects all that light. Sometimes I'll layer it, like I will put this into the lamp and then I'll just add a more layer to like maybe his head or whatever. There. Ooh-wee mama. That shit is not easy. But I want to clean this up. What the hell? Okay. And then, like, you can tell with the way the light is going that it's not even, so. Working it. There we go. Working it. There we go. Whew. That was something. I finally did it. I was jealous that people were doing Year of the Snake nails. Legit, like, jealous. And now I did it. And it wasn't so bad. I had the fear, and I was struggling to get myself back into the nail room and working on real stuff. Like, I guess after being sick, I may have gotten just a little bit sad. Okay, so this is my first snake that I did without you guys. Okay, I'll show you. Yeah, these are the first ones I did. That. And where are my other? I think I did get better. That's my second. And then that's with, see, that's way better, right guys? Wow, I really like these. And then here, meh. I love them. I like the way I had the snake this time. Like this, well, where the hell did I put it? See them side by side. I like this one better. Tell me which one you like better. I don't think you'll like this one. I think you agree with me. Yes? Yes. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. And thank you for coming and hanging out with me and watching another nail video that I have tried so hard to make. I know I haven't been around, and I'm sorry. I have been very sick, and I'm coming back, and I'm doing my best to just get myself back out there with you guys. And I lost everything on my computer. I literally lost all of my videos, all of my intros, all of my outros, all of my art, everything. So I had to create all of that, recreate my, you know, and edit and do a whole slew of things that take me a whole lot of time, because I'm never satisfied with the way something looks. So that attention to detail, I've been getting better at it, and now that I've gotten better at it, I have problems with things looking cheap or cheesy, which, you know, I do not want that for you. Okay, so I'm sorry I haven't been here in a minute, but I am back, and I'm glad that you spent your time with me. Thank you very much, and have a good rest of your week. Thank you.